keep it real with y'all. My real feelings about missing clinical, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new to my YouTube, my name is Bria. I make videos about nursing, lifestyle, natural hair, pretty much just about my life. So before we get started in this video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on your notification bell, and also y'all, if y'all could do me this one favor, just watch this video all the way through because your girl is trying to get monetized. I'm so close, so just watch the video all the way through. So without further ado, let's get into this video. As you see, you guys, this is just going to be pretty much just a life update about what's been going on with me and the status of my nursing program. So I want to just first give a thanks to all of the people that are nurses, CNAs, grocery store workers. I just want to give all the essential people their credit and just give you guys a big thank you for everything that you guys are doing. And also, your girl is essential. Y'all know I am a pharmacy technician, so I'm still going to work. Y'all, it's really a lot. When this first started, it was a lot. Like, work was crazy. Everybody trying to get their medicine before there were restrictions to leaving the house. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys a quick thank you. So yeah, I have a few things that I want to talk about today. This video will not be long, y'all, I promise. It's just a quick update on my life. So a few people have been in my comments asking about, am I still in nursing school and will I be graduating later, or like when I'm doing my program, my online classes? Well, the answer to that is yes, I'm still in the nursing program. And yes, we are doing online classes, and my graduation date is still set for May of 2020. So May of next year, I will be graduating. So my graduation is not pushed back or anything. However, we are doing online classes, and basically how that works is, if you guys are not familiar, because I know there are some older people out there who watch my videos who don't really understand like how you can do all of this online, because I was reading a comment and somebody was like, what if somebody doesn't have a computer? Sis, they don't care. You have to go buy you a computer and a webcam. That's not an excuse. You're gonna have to need a computer for a nursing program. So yeah, how it works is we log on to the webcam, and it just depends based on the teacher in the class on if you have to get on the camera or not. But most of the time you do have to get on the camera, sometimes just for attendance, and then you can turn it off. Also, you do have to participate throughout the webcam. You can't just be on there not participating, because then it's like you're not really there. So yeah, it's probably different from every school, but at my school, that's how we're doing it. So yeah, we're doing online classes. We have tests online, and the tests are proctored. Yeah, so no cheating. Not that I would cheat anyway, but yeah, you can't really, it's not any easier because you are being proctored while you take the exam. If somebody watches, you literally have to look straight at the camera, and if they see you looking elsewhere, if they hear a noise, if they see like you looking this way, if you get up, they will get notified, and they'll probably go back and watch you throughout the whole test to see if you were cheating or see if they see any signs of cheating. I did have an exam last week, and I was doing like this, just like covering my face, like trying to think of the answer, and something did pop up and say I need to get back on the screen correctly. So they caught that and they said no ma'am. So yeah, that's how the tests are working. So about clinical, we're not having. Unfortunately, we are having it online. So for our online clinical, I only had it one time so far. I had a stimulation online, and then I had a clinical. So the stimulation was pretty much the same as if we were actually in person. So we was on the webcam, and then they had another teacher come in. She had a fake belly. Where she got a fake belly from in her house, I don't know, but she had a fake belly on, and she was the patient, and we could see her, and she was just pretending to be the patient on the webcam. And basically we all had to chime in and help treat the patient and figure out what was wrong with the patient, etc., etc. What you guys do in stimulation, we still had to do. So how they did that was they would call on somebody's name. They would be like, Bria, you next. So I would take over from what the next person was doing, talk to the patient, and just say out loud what I was doing. So it's pretty much what we would do in clinical. It's just not in the actual hospital room. So it's pretty much the same for the stimulation. So for the clinical part, I had clinical one time so far. I had 3 more clinicals. And for my clinical part, we actually did some online stimulation, and then we did like some modules that taught us more about, didn't teach us because we already learned, but it really helped us practice what we already knew. And that was really helpful. I do want to say that the modules online were helpful. They will be helpful for the exams coming up, so they were helpful. And we did have another stimulation. Another teacher had came in and was pretending to be the patient, and we had to treat the patient. So right now I'm currently taking mother baby. So it was another teacher came in there, and she had preeclampsia, so we had to give her magnesium. So we had to do nursing interventions to treat a magnesium toxicity. We had to do all of that, and she was throwing it at us, y'all. Like, I was on there and she was like, what is magnesium? What's the side effects? What is betamethasone? What's the side effects? Where do you put it? I'm like, dang. Of course I knew the answers, but I'm like, she was really coming at us. Like, she was really challenging us. So yeah, that's pretty much how I went. And it was not as nerve-wracking for me, because you guys see my vlog, I don't like stimulation because I don't like being watched and knowing that I'm being watched. And then I don't like the fact that we have to go back and watch ourselves in front of the classmates, and then we have to criticize each other on what we did wrong or what we could have did better. Like, I don't like that, y'all. I don't like that. That just like works up my nerves. So the online stimulation was not as nerve-wracking as the actual stimulation, although it was nerve-wracking, but not as much. Yes, y'all, I have pajama pants on. Just don't mind that. Act like y'all didn't see. So that's how the stimulation in clinical went. It was online. We had stimulation with another teacher pretending to be the patient, and we took turns trying to treat and figure out what was wrong with the patient. So that's how the online clinical and stimulation works. And also busy work and other assignments that you guys have to do. I'm not even mad at it, because it does in turn help you. It's no work that we have to do that's just pointless and busy work. I mean, it is busy work, but it does also help us, because the more you see it, the more you understand it. So that's just how that goes. Let me keep it real with y'all. My real feelings about missing clinical, y'all, like I said previously, I am in mother baby. So far throughout nursing school, mother baby has been my favorite class. My teacher is really good. I want to say, I know some of you guys know what school I go. Teachers are literally amazing. Like, I never had teachers like this before. Like, they're really passionate about their job. They're really kind to the students. They want to help you. They want you to learn, and they're passionate about their job. And that's what makes listening to them even better, because I could literally sit here and listen to her talk all day. One, because she gives us the information that we need to know for the test. She don't just be talking in class. Like, you could literally pass the class by just memorizing everything she says in class. You don't need to do no additional like reading and all that stuff, which you should to get more information, but she's really good with that. Like, the way she talks is interesting. She tells interesting stories. So for my clinical, we was going 3 days. So we were going to be able to see a vaginal delivery, and we was going to be able to see a C-section. So I don't get to do that anymore. I am feeling the type of way about not being able to do that, because that was the main thing that I wanted to do in nursing school, because I don't have any kids. I don't have any siblings. I've never seen anybody give birth before. I literally have no idea. Well, after this class, I kind of had some understanding of how it goes, but actually being there and seeing it, it's like literally it's unmatched. Like, you actually have to be there to get the full effect and the full feeling of it. So even before I started nursing school, I was saying, I can't wait to see a birth. I can't wait to see a birth. I can't wait to see a birth. Like, that was the main thing I was looking forward to. And now I can't do it. I'm trying to like be positive and just think like I have less stress on me getting up and going to clinical every week, and I have more of an opportunity to be more into my studying, and I also have more of an opportunity to use this as time to better myself, get my life together, get organized, and just become a better person throughout these, I don't know how many months we're going to be on quarantine, but well, let me use the correct terms, y'all, because I'm a medical professional. I'm going to say social distancing. So I don't know how long we're going to be social distancing, but we all have time to work on ourselves and to just, you know, do better and do some self-reflection and just work on things that's going to make us better people. And I want to become a better person. I want to be a better nurse in the future. So I look at it like that. You know, I'm still kind of bummed out because I was thinking that labor and delivery was what I wanted to go into. However, I wasn't able to experience that, so now I'm not even, now I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm gonna want to go into because I never experienced labor and delivery, so that sucks, but it's okay. And next semester I actually have mental health, so we are actually on online classes until July, y'all. So, and if you guys are unaware, I do have a degree, and that my degree is in psychology. So of course I'm interested in going to a mental hospital because I have a whole degree in that, and that's something that really interests me. I could possibly be a mental health nurse, but now since I'm not able to actually go to the hospital, I won't be able to know if that's for me. So I don't know, y'all. I guess I'm gonna have to go into med surg, like they say, go into med surg, and I guess see what I like from there, I guess. But I mean, I don't know how else I'm gonna know, like, if something is for me unless I already work there. And I mean, I could always like work somewhere for a couple months, and if I don't like it, just leave. But then again, is I don't even want to have to do all of that. Like, I want to know what I want to do, and I don't know what I want to do because of the simple fact that I wasn't able to do that. So that's the thing that kind of annoys me, but you know what, it's okay. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm just going to use this time to better myself. So yeah, you guys, let me know like what's going on with your nursing school and your nursing program and what you guys are doing during this pandemic. And yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else more that I need to say about this topic. So, oh, one more thing. So this video popped up. This girl I was subscribed to. I did not watch the video, disclaimer. The title of the video is Board of Nursing Makes NCLEX and Class Easier to Pass During Pandemic. Here's my thoughts. So, I didn't watch the video. I didn't. But just the title of the video, Board of Nursing Makes NCLEX and Class Easier to Pass During the Pandemic. Okay, so when I was reading the comments, people were saying that the NCLEX was making the test shorter, which I didn't hear about, but apparently NCLEX is making the NCLEX shorter at this time, and I'm not sure about that, so I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm gonna comment on in class easier to pass during pandemic. Here's my thoughts. That's what the title of the video says. So there were over 300 comments about going in on this girl, because let me not say going in, that's kind of harsh, but just trying to educate this girl and trying to like get her to understand that in no way, shape, or form is this easier for nursing students. So yeah, I don't see how this could be easier. If anything, this is going to be harder. For one, people are stressed out, people have anxiety, people are going through things in their home life, and we are stuck in the house. There are people who are in their school who have kids and family members to take care of, so they're having to balance being a teacher, a babysitter, and a nursing student, a wife and mother, all while being in nursing school, all while being in the house with whatever they have to deal with. So we have to do all our studying inside the house. We can't leave the house. There are no libraries open. Starbucks is not open. Coffee shops is not open. Libraries are not open. You literally have to be in your house. So people who have kids and husbands and just family members, parents who distract them and make it difficult. A lot of people go to the library or go to Starbucks because they can't focus at home. So not having those resources to be able to study effectively makes it harder. Number two, people have kids that they have to take care of and be a teacher to, all while they're in nursing school. So if anything, it makes it harder. Definitely it made it harder for me so far, because I go to the library to study. It's very hard for me to focus at home. I lose focus very quickly, and my parents make a lot of noise sometimes and it's hard to study. I like to be in silence when I study, so that's just that. So I'm not trying to make it seem like schools should make it easier for us. What I'm saying is they're not making it easy for us. In my nursing program, I don't know about anybody else's, but in my nursing program, the tests are the same. The tests are proctored, you can't cheat, and you actually have more assignments because you're not in class and you have missing clinical hours, so you have to make up those hours through work. So it's no way easier because we have to do all of that all while in nursing school. I don't see how it could be easier at all because the tests are the same. Yeah, I just think that if you're not in a situation, then you should not comment on it because this is hard for a lot of people. And another thing is, a lot of people are dying. Currently, there are 10,000 people who have died in the United States from COVID. So there are some people who are in nursing school dealing with deaths to people very close to them. They're taking care of people who are sick. And some of these people are working in a hospital during this pandemic where thousands of people are dying in our country. So going through that and being in nursing school, I don't see how that would be easier. On top of that, they're not making the work easier. So I don't even know how it could be easier for us. And that's just my opinion. Okay, so I had to restart the video. So yeah, and then the thing about the NCLEX part, I can't really see like what people were saying no more because she disabled the comments, which I thought when I went back to look that she would take down the video or she would turn the comments up, because the comments was bad, y'all. The comments was going in. I can't really comment on the Board of Nursing making the NCLEX easier. What I read was that they didn't make it easier, they just put less questions because of I don't know, maybe they didn't want people there as long. Don't get me to lie because I'm not sure. I'm just going based off what people were saying, but I doubt that they would make the NCLEX easier. But I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. I don't see how it would be easier. I just wanted to give you guys an update of what was going on with everything that's going on with the COVID and the social distancing. I just wanted to give you guys an update. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and make sure you turn on the bell and make sure to leave a comment and interact with me. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.